It's a bird. It's a plane. It's the first Superman trailer. Let's get right into it. In this video, we're doing a watch-along and live reaction to the very first brand new trailer that dropped today for James Gunn Superman film that hits theaters next summer, July 2025. So let's not waste any time. I'm Corey Winter. Joining me here in studio for the live reaction is Superman superfan Jason Summer, Nick Murphy.
He flies.
Get out. Josh Winter and Christian James.
Yep.
So, real quick, before we get into this trailer, I don't want to waste too much time. I want to get right to it, but real quick, before we hit play, I want to do a little temp check. So obviously, a lot of stuff leading up to this with the whole Zack Snyder drama, Henry Cavill drama, even extending into CW, where you had them cancel all the DC shows. So, leading up to this first trailer of Superman, the next era of DC media, how are you guys feeling right now? Are we like over the moon excited? Are we cautiously optimistic? Are we dreading everything about this?
Cautiously optimistic.
Are we hashtag restore the Snyderversing? Like,
We're not allowed to use hashtags anymore.
okay, cool.
Yeah, Musk was very clear about that.
Okay.
You said no more hashtags?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the algorithm no longer requires it, and it actually deprioritizes your tweet. Anyway,
Superman.
I'm super excited. I have thrown caution to the wind.
Okay.
Because more than I was a Snyderverse guy, I was a DC guy.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I just don't get me wrong, the MCU is great. It's fine. I'm completely over it, but whatever. So the idea of Warner Brothers having a plan, I don't really even care what the plan is at this point. Just having a plan and going balls deep into it, I'm very excited.
Okay.
So,
What about you, Jason? Superfan over there.
Yeah, superfan. I'm cautious because I've seen James Gunn stuff that I really, really, really enjoy. Like Guardians of the Galaxy and
Slither,
obviously. Yeah, obviously. I've seen some James Gunn stuff that I thought was a significant miss, like Suicide Squad.
Oof.
So I'm hoping.
Okay.
I'm hoping that we're doing Guardians of the Galaxy direction on this. So yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I feel like the seriousness that he went into all of this, I have some good optimism about it.
he's taking it seriously.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'd like to know what bad optimism is.
It's out there.
Okay.
Hitler.
Oh.
Whoa. All right.
Yeah, there
He
you
was
go.
super excited.
Yeah.
Checks out. Point out the lie.
Pearl Harbor.
There's a short.
Thank you. All right, so we're about to press play on this brand new trailer for Superman. But I do want to note, Jason, you have been pumped about this.
Yes.
Like
You would
brought
not let us watch it.
You brought set decor. You were all about making sure we watched this together.
Yeah.
Are you excited?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I can be cautiously optimistic and extremely excited at the same time.
All right.
Would you be mad if I already saw it?
No, I think
We
you
kind of
told us you
figured.
did.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we'd already seen it.
So Nick did not understand the assignment, which is fine.
No, I have kids. And they were like, oh my gosh, have you seen it? Watch. But then I slapped the phones out of their hands. I said, I'm watching it with my boys.
There you
Let's
go.
watch it."
Yeah.
You're like, oh, I let them down. But he's
Then you
still
said,
here.
I'm taking this phone up to the end of the day.
Right. You know you're not supposed to have phone.
Yeah.
No,
No.
so I haven't seen it. So I'm ready
cool.
to go.
Okay,
Oh,
great.
nice.
Super surprised.
That's super great.
What can do? Cool.
Snyder did it better. No, I'm kidding.
Oh no.
Oh.
You suck at flying.
So is this really how we're introducing the new Superman? Just broken?
No, I'm for it.
Okay, so we got some Clark.
Bro, just fly over it.
How tall is he?
Oh, snap.
Oh, he's not doing well.
Superman.
Lois Lane. I'm not
Who's that person?
Superman's woman.
No, I know.
I'm not digging the guitar.
Well, I doubt that's part of the official.
It's giving.
It's definitely Top Gun, yeah.
Yeah.
But I dig it.
I was gonna say there are worse things to reference.
Oh, it is John Williams. Okay. Is he calling crypto? He is.
Yeah. Why is he going so slow?
feel like he's going really
It
fast.
seems like he's going pretty fast.
I think he's just yeah.
Yes! Look at the puppy.
Home. Take me home.
Nice.
Got that head down. Good.
Yep.
Lex Luthor looking like Lex Luthor.
Looking like, yeah.
Okay.
Hitman?
Superman.
Oh, they don't like
Oh.
him. Okay. Oh my
Oh,
yes.
Guy Gardner.
god.
Hot girl.
Full
That's
cut.
Which is comic accurate. Mr. Terrific.
There's still a monster outside. What are they doing?
So I think that's the same scene where they
Yeah.
unfurled the costume.
Yeah.
Well, all right.
Hmm.
Okay.
Hmm.
Well, there we go. Live reactions. We just watched it for the first time. Let's start with Jason. Like very initial reaction.
Goosebumps.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah, like I can't articulate it yet, but I'm in.
Okay.
Like, yeah, I already had some emotion, a little moving there from time to time.
You had a movement.
That's a movement. Yes, I was moved. I actually kind of initially was like I wasn't sure about the guitar.
Yeah.
But as I recognized it as a cover of John Williams' Superman March,
Sure.
I was like, okay, we're bringing it into the 2020s. So I liked it. I'm on board.
They had guitars in the 80s.
The style, like they're bringing the style.
All right, let's do some other reactions. What are we thinking?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm on board.
Oh,
I'm fully on board.
okay.
Yeah, like that was good. It looked like a comic book movie, like a real comic book
Yeah.
movie.
Yeah.
So that was, and again, I say this as a guy who was a Snyder fan. Like y'all know that is an established fact.
Mhm.
I don't know if it was his choice or more likely, I think maybe the studio at the time, because Warner Brothers, in their mind, the only successful superhero movie had been the Christopher Nolan Batman movies. So they thought everything had to be super grounded.
Yeah.
It was really just the second one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, shout out Chris Nolan, Sir Christopher Nolan.
Yeah, sir.
Proud of you.
And his wife, right?
Yeah. Anyway, but no, like it's so they didn't want to put the fantastical things into him, and they wanted to kind of hold back on that a little bit. So no, I love that it's big, it's bright, it's colorful, it has comic booky things, it has what looks like is going to be a very good boy in there. So like,
Crypto the super dog.
yeah, like it's. I mean, that was one of those announcements when they said that Crypto was in it. I was just kind of like, really? No, I'm sold. Like, let's go. Let's just do it. Let's just make it as big and comic booky as we can. Like, if we're gonna do it, let's do it. And that's what they're doing.
I'm not sold. I think this felt a little too goofy to me.
Goofy.
Like
You're goofy.
I knew Crypto was going to be in it, but I just don't know how that's going to be pulled off in live action.
You just saw it. Look at him. He's adorable.
You're
Yeah.
just mad it's not Danny.
No, I don't know. It's just it feels a little too James Gunny, and I love James Gunn. I love his
I
stuff,
was gonna say Guardians are some of your favorite movies.
but I don't know. I just don't know if the tone is going to work for Superman.
But that's what Superman should be, though.
Yeah,
I think your biggest issue is you've never seen a Superman that was like this.
But also, are we sure of the tone?
that's also very true. I mean, this is very much a teaser. Like there was no
Yeah.
voiceover or anything
Yeah.
like that. It's just quick screen grabs. So that's a very good point. So
So what I saw on my initial reaction is
You'll see it.
yeah, I'll
Yeah.
watch it for sure. I don't really have a good reaction to Superman. I think the concept of Superman as a comic book thing is flawed because obviously there's something that can beat him, but it's just like maybe in as a TV show or as a kind of an episodic type thing, Superman doesn't make a lot of sense because who can beat him other than something like crazy,
Right.
which I guess is what the movies are for. But Superman never really did anything for me. But I'll definitely go see this. I hope that it's I didn't really like the Guardians movies all that much. I thought they were too goofy. I thought it was too silly. I thought that it kind of made the Marvel universe a little silly, a little too silly when it didn't have to be. And I'm sure this will be great. I'm sure it'll be fun. I'm sure it will be a great kind of restart for the DCU. I agree with you. I like DC. I before liked DCU much more than I did Marvel, but obviously that was kind of flipped with just the amount of content that Marvel's put out. So I hope that it goes well. I hope that we get other, projects coming from this. But what I did read was that I think there was only like 20 seconds of the actual movie in this trailer.
I think that was referring to the teaser that we saw yesterday, like the 30 seconds.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well,
I saw the same thing. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So I was kind of thinking that what we saw wasn't gonna.
Yes, they were referring to the trailer's trailer.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's an easy
trailer to
mistake.
the trailer.
The pre-trailer trailer.
Yes. Anyway, I think it'll be neat. We'll see. I'll go watch it for sure.
Yeah, as far as like Superman, like he didn't necessarily grab me as a superhero, but I still respected him.
I thought
but
Green Lantern was cooler.
yeah, like, that's why Green Lantern.
Is that who that was?
Yeah, I was gonna say they threw a
he's
lantern in
he's
there
Green
for you.
Lantern.
It was a Green Lantern.
Not the Green Lantern.
Bowl cut.
Yeah.
So
the
let's
bulkhead
go
is
ahead
in
and
it.
talk about that real
Wait,
quick.
Christian
Christian was still doing his thing.
I know, but you know what? Finish that thought. Let's come back to let's come back to Green Lantern for a
I
second.
don't even know what my thought was. anymore.
Maybe he doesn't have any thoughts.
I'm done.
No,
All right.
no. I want to hear more, Christian.
What a big heckin' jerk, Corey.
All right, so let's talk about Guy Gardner. I got him pulled up here. I got some screenshots going. So that's what makes it feel a little too James Gunny to me. Like, why would you pick Guy Gardner as the first Green Lantern to appear in this?
Because he's not supposed to last.
Yeah.
I guarantee Nathan Fillion dies in this movie.
Is
Or
that Nathan
for some
Fillion?
reason he passes. Yeah.
Yeah.
Captain Malcolm Reynolds right there.
So they've already retooled the Lanterns TV show, and they actually start filming that next month. It is with now Jon Stewart and Hal Jordan. Hal Jordan is very old. Well, I say very old. He's in his 50s.
Yeah.
And it's supposed to involve both of them. So we already know that those are going to be the main Green Lanterns for at least the initial portion of these stories. So I guarantee this guy's not going to last.
I know, but did we have to go bowl cut?
I mean, it's
that's
comic
comic
accurate.
It's comic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did we have to go Nathan Fillion?
I also think like having a lesser known Green Lantern in a beginning project of a whole universe, you don't want to outshine your lead, because people would have to expect or want to expect the both of them to be doing something the entire movie. It's like, no, this is not Superman and Green Lantern. This is Superman.
And Guy Gardner is definitely the Lantern that took his job the least seriously.
Yeah. He is not the best Green Lantern.
No.
Yeah.
So 100% I guarantee this guy does not survive the movie.
Yeah. Or he just like disappears or something.
I think this is a great time for DC to kind of try to get their stuff together, with Marvel, I guess, trying to get its stuff together too. But
Struggling.
But there seems to be this void of superhero movies now, which honestly is not a bad thing to me. But now with DC trying to figure it out, this might be a really good time for a resurgence, and hopefully they get it together.
I think you just like Nathan Fillion a lot, and you don't like that they gave him a stupid haircut.
Yeah.
I just know that in James Gunn movies, Nathan Fillion always stands out as just, oh, that's Nathan Fillion's cameo right there. It just takes me out of the context.
Well, yeah, because they're BFFs.
Yeah, well, okay, yeah, but it takes me out of the movie.
But like, who cares?
Yeah.
That's
about
all
you,
cameos.
but like, yeah,
That's all cameos.
who cares about that? Like, that it looks like he's going. Her.
So do you think they might do a tease for
Green
Batman
magic
at the end of this movie? Like a shout out to Gotham?
Well,
or
James Gunn has, I keep saying Gum. James Gunn has said that there will be no connections to other movies in this, except for like maybe two quick things.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, they've also said that if this doesn't work, they're basically going to just not do the DCU.
Yeah.
So that's another question is like, are we expecting these movies to highly connect or be by
don't have to.
themselves
They can do whatever they want.
to
Right?
overarch to connect.
So I think the answer is yes, because anybody who does any voice acting in the cartoons or non-live action movies will portray their actual characters in live action movies.
That's pretty tight.
So yes, I think this is Creature Commandos was the first entry on HBO Max, right? On Max.
Yeah, which is pretty solid, by the way. I don't know if you guys are watching.
So anybody who does a voiceover for those characters, if they do a live action, will be portraying their actual character.
Yeah.
And then this will be the second entry. So yes, it will
Okay.
be. It will be a universe. And anything that exists now is the extended universe. Is that what are they calling it?
They're calling it
Like the Batman is not part of.
correct. It's not going to be
There's a
Batman in
term
this
for it.
universe.
Yeah, they actually have an official-
Elseworlds.
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 Yes.
Yep.
So the Batman will continue,
But it's not.
but it's
part
not
of
going
this.
to be part of the main timeline.
Now that I thought about it, I think I mean as in like how Marvel does. Like the end of the movie, you're like, oh, well, that's going to lead into the next movie.
Yeah, I don't know how they're going to do it.
Like,
but-
do we want that?
I kind of don't. Like, I'm fine with the movies tying together,
Yeah.
I don't
but
wanna-
like it was getting to the point with Marvel where it was like the best part of the movie was the tease for the next movie.
Yeah.
And then you pigeonhole yourself. Like once
Yeah.
you do that,
Yeah,
then you're like, this has to be the next thing, and it has to fit this.
Let's just see how this movie does.
Yeah.
Like,
I think that's
let
what
it- just
James
let it
Gunn
be a
has kind
movie.
of said. It's just let's get one movie out and let's just see how we do.
Yeah.
So this clearly has a different feel. I would say mostly conveyed by the color palette from the Snyder version.
you mean all the color?
Yeah, all the color.
Yes.
The Snyder Superman or Man of Steel was muted colors, really toned down, really kind of a gritty look.
Very filmic.
Witty.
What?
Very filmic.
Very filmic? Is that the
Yes,
term?
filmic.
Okay.
Yes.
I did not know this. This is not very filmic. It's caloric.
Yeah.
Caloric? I don't know.
Yes. It's a high caloric film.
It's a high caloric. Yes, lots of sweets.
I feel like it's not as like brightly colored, more just like a
This is
dim
what it looks
saturation.
Right.
Yeah.
What do you guys think of the Superman outfit?
I'm on board. I'm
dig
fine. I would like them to continue to refine it. I still feel like he's wearing a jacket, which is a little. That's not my favorite.
Yeah.
I don't dislike the uniform, the outfit,
Yeah.
the costume.
I don't know.
I could like it more.
There was a certain clip where the trunks looked loose.
Yeah, it's not a form-fitting outfit.
Yeah.
That's for certain.
Which again, I mean, they don't have to be. I guess
So
that's an expectation we have. Like,
so
that's
the biggest differences that I see from your standard Superman costume is the S is different.
Kingdom Come S.
Yeah, it's a Kingdom Come S, except it's yellow instead of black.
Correct.
And the high collar, which I don't know what you call that.
New 52 collar.
Yeah, it was a new 50. Exactly, it's a new 52 collar. And then of course the accents, the lines, is different. So I'm on board with it.
Yeah, I don't hate it. It's
Yeah, I
fine.
don't- Yeah,
Yeah, it very much looks like armor than a suit.
right. Yeah,
Which begs the question between that and the fact that he's bleeding, is this Superman not particularly invulnerable?
I think that makes for a more interesting story.
I
Yeah.
agree.
Well, I mean, and that's how Man of Steel started. Like Man of Steel, like there were limits to his strength and to his, you know what I'm saying? Like he didn't become ridiculously overpowered until later on in the saga. Like the beginning of it, that was one of the best things. Like on the oil rig when he's holding up the collapsing oil rig, he's working really hard to do that. So I like the idea of a Superman who's not infinitely strong and powerful. Yeah.
And in this clip, I don't know if anybody else noticed, but when the can hits it,
Mhm.
he flinches.
Actually, yeah.
So it's like obviously like it would be hard to like hurt him.
Yeah.
But he flinches when he gets hit.
So,
So
he
it's
feels
like
it.
yeah, he felt it.
It's not like he's invulnerable to it.
Right.
There's some.
So are we at the point where he's
Yeah.
like gaining power?
Yeah, that's a good point too.
Shout out to the curl.
I mean,
Right.
like it just.
It's a force
but
curl to
again,
me.
that was always my like my issue. Not issue. It's not the right word, but whatever. My issue with Superman is that why am I watching? I know who's gonna win. You know what I mean? Like when Superman is fighting a bad guy, I know Superman's gonna win because the bad guy doesn't have kryptonite. There's no way you can stop Superman.
Sure.
So like, what's the point?
It's mostly about like the stakes. That
It was,
end up
yeah, I mean, I was
Sure.
going to say good Superman stories were more about Superman can do anything he wants to, should he do it.
Sure. Now, I loved the Christopher Reeve movies. I watched those, but like when Superman can slow the spinning of the Earth, like who's gonna be, so I'm really listening to y'all. I'm really intrigued by that. I hope that they make him vulnerable enough to make a story interesting, because I'm going to care much more about a story than a superpowers. Because I know he can protect people, but can he defend Earth?
Or like, does he use up his power over time?
Yeah.
Does he run out of solar energy?
Yeah.
Let's do a quick Lex Luthor check-in.
Yeah.
So Nicholas Holt, Lex Luthor,
Better than Jesse Eisenberg.
I was about to say he's not Jesse Eisenberg.
Brother.
Yeah.
What a cranium he's got.
Jesse Eisenberg he tried to be like weird cool. Just stop. Just be a villain.
He tried to be like the Social Network kind of.
Yeah, like if Mark
Lex
Zuckerberg
Luthor
was, I guess.
And you're like, you already did that. You can
Yeah.
the Social Network.
You could argue he is Lex Luthor.
This one is giving me Hitman vibes.
It did.
Hardcore.
Very much so, yeah.
Like
What is that? Agent
47.
Thank
Yeah.
you. Yes.
I mean, I'm assuming there's a kryptonite bullet and the revolver.
Yeah.
Ooh,
Nice.
never
Okay.
thought of that. That's cool.
Okay. I mean, he looks good. I mean, these are all younger. Like, these are watching these trailers. I'm starting to feel like my age, because these are all actors that
That are now younger than you.
I
Yeah.
know these actors, and I know that they're actors that younger people know.
But the first time I saw Nicholas Holt was in a UK show, 'cause he's British, called Skins.
Mm.
It was a really, really great show that I liked, and he was fantastic in it. And he was in a movie called Warm Bodies. I think he played a zombie or something. I saw him in that. That was cool. Yeah, it was neat.
This is a cool shot, by the way.
Yeah, I was going to talk about this. I think this is probably the one that kind of grabbed us the most right there at the beginning, because it was like a big slow-mo action shot. Got to save the kid. Yeah, like if there's a lot of that throughout the movie, okay, I'm sold.
That's his Elphaba.
I like the boots.
Yep. Last time he held somebody like that, he broke their neck.
Woo!
Oops.
He has huge hands. Look at that.
What if that's the reason why that guy throws a can at him? He just broke that little girl's neck.
Oh my god!
She just crumbles up.
Like Homelander?
Yeah. He was like, oh man. Sorry.
Gotta get there quick.
My bad.
Only grabs her torso, her legs.
So I do want to call out this scene real quick, because didn't actually do the transition. Okay, that scene right there. So I did criticize James Gunn a little bit earlier, just because I don't think the tone fits this movie. But James Gunn always has heart in his movies, and if this is any indication, I mean, he's. Are
you going to cry for a robot?
He's consoling a robot.
So it looks like he's in the Fortress of Solitude here. I don't know what this. I have no clue what this robot is.
No idea.
Unless it's an android that helps him at the fortress, but I don't know what that is.
That's his Alfred.
Maybe.
We all need one.
What's Iron Man's
AI Fred?
Jarvis.
Jared.
Jared.
Also,
Jeeves, right? Just ask Jeeves.
Can we talk about the crease in the sleeve? Like
Sure.
in which other Supermen have filled out their suits.
Yeah.
Like he's not totally filling out the suit. So it's more like it's definitely a thing that he just kind of puts on.
Right. It seems a little, I guess, more realistic.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like it is an outfit, and he's doesn't have to be super swole to be Superman.
But we know he's super swole.
Yeah.
Right.
I mean, I think it's just that it's just what we said before. It's just not a form fit.
Yeah, just not a form.
Yeah.
Which, I mean, you can still see the dude's tricep.
Oh, yeah.
Like, look at that! Look at that thing go!
Yeah.
It's tricep with its whole heart.
Yeah.
It's a trap.
Probably do that egg thing.
I got a couple more screenshots here that might be worth talking about. We have the kiss with Lois Lane, the iconic floating in air.
Who plays her?
Rachel Bashaber.
Rachel Brosnahan.
I don't know. What was she?
She's the marvelous Mrs. Maisel. Marvelous Miss Maisel.
She was also in House of Cards.
Yeah, she was the hooker in House of Cards.
Yes.
How far she's come?
Yeah.
Hooker the Lois Lane.
Looks like New Orleans area.
Oh yeah, maybe.
I do love that they're putting Lois Lane in purple like the entire movie. 88% of the times in the comic she's wearing purple.
Purple's a great color.
Is a good color. Purple's a good color. I like that she's wearing like shoes that make sense as well.
Not heels.
Being on your feet all the day. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, she got her Doc Martens on.
Right.
We also have who's this character? Mephisto, Metamorphosis.
Is this Mistleplex?
No.
It's not Mistleplex.
The maniacal.
Metamorpho.
Metamorpho.
I think that's it. Yeah. Okay. I don't know much about that character.
So this movie is
Same.
like chock full of other superheroes. Like we were talking about Green Lantern. We have this
Bird Girl.
guy. We have Hawk Girl.
They have that one.
We have the other guy,
Mr. Terrific.
Mr. Terrific. Yes. So packed house.
Yeah.
Packed house. And we saw pretty much all of them in this trailer.
Yeah.
Yes.
Is it too much?
No.
I don't think so.
Especially since I think a particularly tremendous portion of the movie is going to be Superman having to deal with these other heroes.
Yeah.
I don't think they're just here for like cameo's sake. I think they're integral to the plot.
It also helps that like I don't know who any of those people are. All I know in this is Superman.
Yeah.
So like and the Green Lantern bowl cut guy.
I mean, Hot Girl. She has wings and a mace.
Sure.
It's about the whole thing.
Was she Justice League?
She was
Mhm.
Justice League.
Yeah.
Meanwhile,
Yeah,
You
she was,
see-
they were
you
actually in
see-
the
That
Black
would be the
Adam.
most baller thing he could do.
and Black Adam.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. When it was the Justice Society.
Yeah. Society. Yeah.
in the
Yeah, we did have a very quick look at her in this trailer. That's kind of
Yeah.
blurry. I didn't get a good screen.
No, I mean, that's legit though.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
So what I am seeing is like these characters look comic accurate. Like I could immediately tell who they were. For those that I knew, those that I don't know, I couldn't tell you. Shout out to the CW. I don't know if I would have known about Mr. Terrific had it not been for the CW. So and their what was he in? He was in Arrow.
sure.
Yeah, he was in Arrow. He was in the Arrow series. Of course, they did crossover for everything else, but
All I know about the CW is that one time I told Corey we should watch Arrow, and he said, eh. And then later on, he watched all of the Arrow.
Well, because Jason made me watch it.
Okay. I'm just saying.
He forced me to sit down and watch it while he was here.
I was gonna watch Arrow, but I just watched The Flash.
it's the same thing.
Yeah,
It's-
pretty much.
I mean,
The
anyway,
Crisis of Infinite Earth
here.
episodes. Yeah.
So what they did is they realized that if you take superheroes and put them in a soap opera,
It actually
it'll work
works.
because it's a
Yeah.
soap opera. That's all it is.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Oh, you have amnesia. Oh, you have a concussion. He's dead. Oh, he's back. It's just like the old soap opera. It's all like the old stories.
Yes.
It's just superheroes. Anyway,
Less
Well,
Spanish.
as far as the Superman trailer goes, any final thoughts before we wrap this thing up?
No, I'm excited for July.
yeah,
I'm ready for it.
yeah. It looks great. I'm very happy to see the bold colors come back.
Okay.
Okay.
I'll watch it.
All right.
As long as he doesn't have anything else going on.
I'll watch it.
Fair enough.
I'm sure we'll get more in-depth trailers as we lead up to July, so I'm sure we'll react to those when those get posted over the next coming months. But obviously, we'll be reviewing this movie when it comes out next July, so stay tuned for our review on our YouTube channel, youtube.com/@EatSleepNerd. And hey, while you're there, click subscribe, click like, leave some comments on this video, let us know what you thought about this trailer, the first look at James Gunn's DCU, and the first look at Superman. So, thank you for tuning in. Take it easy, people.